Well, the movement to ban conversion therapy in municipalities is growing here in Alberta. St. Albert has already passed that prohibition, while several other communities are currently considering it. Well, Wednesday, Edmonton councillors waded into the debate for the first time, and the result was some very heated discussion.
All right, all those in favor? That is carried.
The council committee putting forward a motion to task administration to develop a bylaw that prohibits the licensing, practice, or promotion of the controversial procedure.
And whatever you call this practice, it amounts, in my mind, to a form of psychological abuse.
The vote, though, coming on the heels of a deeply divided morning debate in chambers.
Are you planning to send bylaw officers at every church, synagogue, mosque, or temple to make sure they're not praying the gay away, as Dr. Criswell said?
We had a few folks speaking to committee who were spreading misinformation and myths, so that was really disheartening.
Janice Irwin, alongside federal MP Randy Boissonneau, pleading for the ban. The openly gay MLA says Wednesday's vote is more than symbolic.
We've seen just this week rainbow crosswalks vandalized, with words like die, faggot. I mean, there's a lot of work to be done to ensure that our province and our country is truly safe, but it's a good first step.
However, religious leaders argue that the bylaw could violate the charter rights of consenting adults.
And so if you're a person who believes strongly that sex should be something that's safe for a husband and wife and not be anything outside of that, and you choose to have a counselor who believes those values, then you should have a right to have that choice.
But ban advocates say there's no medical evidence to back up assertions that the practice is beneficial. In fact, they had hoped to present testimonials from former conversion therapy recipients, but that those individuals are still scarred from their situations.
To talk about something that has caused you such trauma is re-traumatizing. To relive it, a lot of people it is too hard to go there yet.
This is about business licensing. Right.
This councillor dismissing concerns that the bylaw tramples on spirituality, instead saying it's a prudent economic maneuver.
In jurisdictions that have moved backwards on LGBTQ2+ issues, there have actually been harm and potential harm to those economies to the tune of billions of dollars.
Council still has to give its stamp of approval next week, at which point a bylaw would be drafted and possibly enacted next year. And if that happens, Edmonton would become the second largest city in Canada behind Vancouver to do so. In Edmonton, Courtney Theriault, City News.